Alright guys, I wasn't really going to make a video today, but I figured what the heck, I'm building a couple fittings, so let's go ahead and make a video. So I got one that's going to be, it's probably just going to be 1 inch out on the bottom. It won't be a cap on that side, and this will just be a 1 inch in to accept my air cleaner. This is sitting on a platform in a garage. It's going to be 26 wide, 21 deep on the bottom, 20 by 20 for the air cleaner on top. That's actually going to be 6 inches tall. And then I'm going to make another one that's 20 by 21 just because I can't remember if because the other furnace that's there sits this way, sits the long way, so I think the opening on the return's bigger. But I'm going to make both and just bring both with me. They're small little fittings, so, and I can make this one 4 inches tall. 20 by 21 to 20 by 20. Then I'm also going to make my one that's going to go on top of the air cleaner, 20 by 20, to my Bosch air handler at 20 by 20. So that'll be an easy one to make with the base rails there for the furnace. And that's just going to be 4 inches tall because I'll be fighting some height if I go any more with these. So I'll be 10 plus my air cleaner. I'll be 17. I'm already going to be at like 63.5 with all my equipment and my fittings. So anyway, I got my first piece here made out. This is the back side of the 26 by 21. That's going to go up to, did I do that right? Yeah. So it's going to go 26 here to 20 here, and then I'll work on making this next side. But I'll get this bent up first. I'm in the process of pulling that out of my truck, and I'll get my brake put back together. So get that put up and see what kind of video I can get with this fitting for you. Get my tripod set up for you. Okay, got him all cross broken up. So as you can see, this will be the back side of the fitting. It's got the 1 inch in, 1 inch to go on the floor, and I'll probably bend the other 3 sides on the bottom. I'll bend those inches out. That way I can have that opening if I need it on the bottom for the return. I don't want to take any more up than I need to, and I can just screw that down on the outside on the platform. It was getting screwed to plywood, so got my 1/2 inch bent up to accept my Pittsburgh seam there. So our next piece is going to be, it's going to have the Pittsburgh, so I got to add 3 inches to each dimension. So it's going to be 24 by 8 because it's 21 on its longest, and then we'll have to trim down 1 inch to get our 20 on top. So it'll be 21 on the bottom, 20 on the top here. So let's make that piece. And of course I screwed that up, guys. So you know, this is 21 here, this is 21 here. I need to take an inch off of that because we're going to flare that direction. So sorry, it's going to be this side because this is the side that's going to connect to our flat side on our other. So I need to go to 20 here. So easy fix. I'll fix it real quick. All right, nothing like a fresh Sharpie. So 9 7/8. I get the big Costco packs of them, so I always have a ton. That's the best place to go for Sharpies. Costco's the best place to go for a lot of things. I don't like their politics, but let's see. I know you guys, nobody cares to hear about it either. All right, 9 7/8 by 24. That's what I said. Never cut with these shears before, I guarantee you wouldn't be able to do it your first try. Not straight anyway, and not without fish hooks. 9 7/8. And we want to go 24. 24. God, I wish I was 24. You guys are lucky if you're that age. I felt so damn good then. I'll be twice that age in October. Okay, so same deal here. We're gonna do our 1 inch on the bottom. Our 1 inch on top. And then we're going to scribe on the outside on the bottom because that's going to get bent out, like so. Then we take our other scribe that I always have set at 1.5 inches, and we do 1.5 inches on the in, 1.5 inches on the out, 1.5 inches on the out, 1.5 inches on the in. And this one's going to change dimensions. It's going from 20 to 21, so we need to take 1 inch off the top here. I won't forget this time. So you just notch that 1 inch there, and then you're going to draw it where your lines intersect on the bottom, like so. And then we need to go 1.5 inches on our top side here. I can't see that in rulers. Draw your line there. Basically where it just falls off. Like so. And then just trim that off. Let's get the other side easier. Like that. So you can see our slant there from 21 to 20 with our 1.5 inches there. I'm going to notch each of my corners. And I call it a 70-degree angle-ish. That's how you want to do these. Not a 45, obviously not a 90. Right in the middle somewhere, 70-ish. It looks just like that. That's the slanted side, or sorry, this is the slanted side, that's my straight side. And then I got to rescribe my 1.5 inches here. Okay, let's go over to the brake. All right. So as you guys can see there, I got my piece fixed. See how it's tapered now down from 21 to 20. The other side's straight. So first thing you want to do, that's my back side there. I need to rescribe that 1.5 inches on this back side though first. There we go, scribed. So first thing I want to do is cross breaker. Oh, so you can see that good. Yeah, somewhat. Let's go that way just a little bit. There we go. Alright, so boom. All you're doing is clamping it down on the brake and just bring it up just a little bit. Exactly how you want it to look, just like that. And then next, we're gonna do our Pittsburgh. We're gonna get our rubber mallet. So you just put this up to your 1.5 inch line, like so. Take your rubber thumper here, bend that all the way down. And you're gonna take your brake and come up. And you're going to very carefully bend that back down. See if I can show you what that looks like in there. So that's what you have right now. That 2 steps, and we'll show you the 3rd step. You're going to pull your brake up, you're going to slide that underneath, and you're just going to clamp and smash it down. And there's your Pittsburgh. So you can see that. Just like that. Let's do the other side. Turn this just a little bit. smash it all the way down. Then you're going to bend that up. Then you're going to smash it back down. Trying to keep it even, of course. And we're going to lift our brake. Oops, sorry. Lift our brake up. And then we're going to smash that back down. There you have your Pittsburgh on that side. Now we need to bend, since this is our, I told you I was going to bend this bottom side out on the other 3 sides. So this is going to be an out, and then this side's going to be bent in. So that's real easy. Do the in first. And this one's going to get bent out. There you have it. So you got your 1 inch out, 1 inch in. This will accept our air cleaner. This will screw it down to the floor. Kind of bent that a little bit too much. And then I'll connect to another piece. So I'm going to go ahead and build my other 2 pieces, and then I'll show you assembly. I won't bore you. They're pretty similar to this, other than having a little bit of an angle on one of them, but I won't bore you with that. I'll get those other 2 sides built, and I'll show you assembly. Alright guys, maybe I will bore you a little bit with these other 2 sides. What the hell? Nice thing about working for yourself and working on the weekends on a Sunday is you can have a nice beer. It's one of, I can't remember the guy's name. He liked these Voodoos. They're from Colorado, I think. I should be drinking local, but let's build these other 2 sides. So the next side is going to be, we'll do the other side coming this way. So that one's going to be, that one's not flat. So we need to measure it, and it probably gained like 1/8 of an inch or something. Sorry, it actually changed 5 inches. So what you want to do is measure this dimension here, and that is, oh, it gained a lot. I'm a dummy. So measure that out at 7 7/8. So you're going to add your 2 inches. So this piece is going to be 9 7/8 by 24. So 9 7/8. Hopefully I can still, yeah, I can still get this all on the one sheet. 9 7/8 by 24. Sorry, brain farting. Maybe I shouldn't be drinking any beers. I gotta go get a marker. This marker's toast. All right, let's get this piece out of the way. Like I said, it's 6 inch total height, so I got to add 1 inch, so it's going to be 8 inches this way, and then we're going to have a rough piece of 24 inches. So, pin out 8. I don't use a scratch awl because I can't see the line. My eyes aren't good enough. So I use a black marker so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Straight edge here, your ruler. Oh shoot. Try not to let your ruler move. Snips. I wish I had a stomp shear, but I do not. This is 24 gauge, so it's not real easy to handle. there. I should have cleared my table better, but oh well, it's Sunday. 24. Didn't even brush my hair today. That's why I love Sundays. I did brush my teeth though. Make sure you guys are getting a good view of that. Oh yeah, looks like you got a good view of that. Okay, so there's my 24. Back that camera up just a little bit. There we go. Okay, so I got my 24 by 8 here. And we need to scribe him up. So we're going to have our 1 inch on the bottom. Then we want to do the outside because we're going to bend this one out so we can screw on the outside so we're not stealing any of the volume on the inside, if that makes sense. And then my other trusty scribe, I always have it set at 1.5 inches. So we want to do it. This one also we want to do on the outside, or sorry, the inside and the outside, both sides. It's just how my brake works. It's going to be 1.5 inches to make the Pittsburgh instead of a Pittsburgh machine, which is a 1 inch. Then we got to do our 1 inch for our top. It's going to be the back of our base rails, and I'll have a base rail that I'll build to put on there. And then we just want to snip this out. If that's on camera or not. Hope it is. I'll show you what this looks like once I get all 4 sides notched. Just like so, 1.5 inches, 1 inch, 1 inch, 1.5 inches, 1 inch, 1 inch. Go over to the brake and show you how we bend this up. Okay, so there's our inside. So I'm going to cross brake first. Line up your 2 opposite corners. A little bit of a pull up. Like I said, I won't bore you. This will be the last one. I'll build that last piece and I'll show you how I hammer it together. So I got your nice cross brake here. I like it. And then let's do our 2 Pittsburghs. The scribe don't look right. What the hell? I'll re-scribe that. It looked screwy there. There it is. Yeah. Thumping stick. I'll go lefty with it so you guys can see better. Hammer him down like a so. Bring that up all the way. Hammer it back down. Bring your brake up. Slide him under. Smash him down. Like so. Do the other side. Make sure that you're on your line. I can barely see it because I'm half blind. Actually, I can't hear. That's my problem. All right. I don't know if it's selective or if it's my actual hearing. I think it's more selective, actually. right, got the other one done. Now we're gonna do, so this is our bottom, so he's gonna go out. So let's do that one first. Speeding up a little bit. Kind of want to get to relaxing and drinking more beer. That's up. And this one's going to be in, because this is accepting our, I think I told you wrong too, it's not a base rail on this one. This fitting's gonna be the fitting that has the air cleaner sitting on it, the F100. So there's our third side there. I'll build that fourth side, then I'll show you assembly. I won't bore you with more of this because you've seen how I do that. Guys, before I build that last side and I show you the assembly to finish off this video, I screwed up. I made it 90 degrees on this one. What I need it to be is slanted out. So I'm going to put my my 1-inchers back in the brake. I need to bend this out because it's got to follow the profile. It's got to follow that profile. It can't be at a 90 degree. So I'm going to bend the top side. It's going to come out so it matches it and sits flat. And I need to bring the bottom side in more. Let me show you that. So this side I got to pull out. This is the top, and then this side actually is going to have to come and bend more. And I'll show you that. Okay, guys. So I got this. See how I'm saying how this is, because it's the slanted piece. They can't be at a 90. It's got to be more to match it. So I bent them. Let me see if I can show you this better. So I bent them out so it's more to fit the profile. So then when that goes on there, like it's supposed to, those sides are flat, and then that's side out is going to be flat up against the floor. So that's what happens when you're trying to do a video and do this at the same time. So it's all good. I'll show you what it looks like when we start to put this together. All right, let's do some assembly. Back side, let's do the real slanted piece first. That's going to be that feller there. So what I like to do, this is pretty straight, is stand it up. Looks pretty good. We're just going to, shoot, that's going to knock my camera over. Hold on a second, guys. Let me get my camera set up better. There we go. Now when I start to bang on this metal, it's not going to shake the table and knock my camera over. Take a sip of my beer here real quick. Okay. Stand her back up. And what I like to do is just smash your ends down. Put your other side in there. And let me make sure I'm not screwing this up. This is our straight side. Okay. Getting the ends so it can't come apart. We can do our other side. Just slant it a little bit too. You can always fine tune these when it's all together too, to see where you need to be. I'll probably have to bend this out just a little bit. I know some of you ask why I'm not using a sheet metal hammer. I kind of like rounded hammers for this for some reason. It's just me. It's whatever you want. Okay, here's where I might have screwed up. No, it's good. It's good. It's good. False alarm. I'd like to get that top on. There we go. It might have been a little bit short, but I think it's because that's not bent out. It's all right. last side, I can bend it, smash it all the way over, so we're done. These metal fittings, it's not make sure you guys got a good view. Yeah, you can see that good. It's not how hard you hit it, it's where you hit it. So just make sure that you're not dinging up your metal and you're hitting where you need to. I don't think it needs any pretty good. It'll sit down there nice. You can always level it up too with some shims. There she sits. Let me show you guys. Alright, so I'm not sure where I got cut off there. That one looks a little harsh. I'll clean that up a little bit. But you can see it makes a really nice Pittsburgh seam. Nice fitting. So this is going to sit. This is going to sit on my platform in the garage. I'm going to have an 20 by 20 F100. It's going to sit right here. Then I'm going to build another fitting that has a 1-inch end like this, and then it's going to have base rails for my air handler to sit on. It's a rare upflow for me. I don't get those very often. The guy has his registers in the ceiling and his returns in the floor, which we have very few of around here. I might show you the other fitting I build. And then, so the other fitting I showed you is going to be, let's get this glare out of there. Damn lighting here sucks. It's going to be just like this one, except it's not offset. And it's going to be you know, your 1-inch in with your base rail, so 2020 to 2020. Be a much quicker, easier fitting to build than this one, even though that's pretty basic. So then, it's not going to be this one. It's actually going to be this air. Well, no, it's not even going to be this air handler. It's a 2-ton. So, but it's going to be the same size. So that's going to be this air handler sitting on it, just the way it sits, because it's an upflow. And then I'm going to have these guy here to go on top, and then my supply. So it'll work out nice. It's going to work out real nice. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me make this fitting today. I pride myself on doing good quality metal work. But that's quality. Minimal tools, you know, other than that. And that brake only cost me $200 when I bought it. So anyway, that's that. Happy Sunday, everyone.